Om. 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 Om Bhadram Karneभिः शृणुयाम देवा भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ओम शांति शांति शांति। विष्णु सहस्रनाम with Shankara Bhashya. Read verse 18.
स्वयंभू शम्भुरादित्य पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः अनादिनिधनो धाता विधाता धातुरुत्तमः। स्वयंभू शम्भुरादित्य पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः अनादिनिधनो धाता विधाता धातुरुत्तमः।
Swayambhu, we have seen one who is self-existent, not born. So this shows the Nirguna Swarupa, ever existent. Saguna Rupa comes and goes. Shambhu, Bhaktanam, Sham, Sukham, Bhavayati iti Shambhu. Bhavayati, one bestows, one who grants. So Sham, Sham means Sukha. So you know the word Shankara. Sham karoti iti Shankara. So here it is for Shiva, it is used generally. Here Shambhu. Shambhu also is for Shankara only, Shiva also. But from the etymological meaning, it applies to Vishnu also, because as Paramatma Swarupa, both forms are one and the same entity. So there is one Upanishad called Skandopanishad. It is from Krishna Yajurveda, a short one, but it beautifully describes Shiva and Hari and Hara are one and the same principle. And also it says, Abheda Darshanam Jnanam. What is the true knowledge? Abheda Darshanam. Abheda means Advaya. So Advaya Darshanam eva Jnanam. Anything less than that in terms of duality, temporarily so, but not lasting one. This is the lasting one. So Sham Sukham Bhaktanam Bhaveti. Shambhu Aditya. The The Hiranya, that is what Hiranyamaya Purusha in the Aditya Mandala. Hiranyamaya Purusha refers to Hiranyagarbha. In Aditya Mandala, the Hiranyamaya Purusha is what? That Aditya is Hari only. Or it can be among the Dwadasha Adityas. 12 Adityas there. In them, the prominent one is Vishnu. Adityanam aham Vishnu. Bhagavad Gita says, 10th chapter, 21st verse. Among the 12 Adityas, I am the one who is the prominent one, the Vishnu. Vishnu. Or Vishnu is also told as, described as, oh no, not Vishnu. Bhudevi is described as Vishnu Patni. Mahi Devi Vishnu Patni. Vishnu Patni. So therefore, here Aditi. Aditi stands for Mahi, earth. Aditehe Akhanditayaha Mahya Ayam Pati. Vishnu is the husband of Aditi, means here, not other Aditi. So here Aditi is the Prithvi, his husband. So that is Mahi Devi, Mahim Devi, Vishnu Patni, Taittiriya Brahmana. Of it from the Sukta also. One more meaning is very interesting. Aditya is sun. Sun is one, but is seen in innumerable parts containing water, as if there is sun. One sun is reflected in innumerable parts containing water. So is one Paramatma Brahma, here referred to as Vishnu, is the one who is there, appearing there, as Jiva in innumerable embodiments. Also, Vedantacally, it can be taken. Another meaning is sun shines, resplendent. So is Vishnu, resplendent. So therefore it's Aditya. Pushkaraksha, the one whose eyes can be compared to, likened to the lotus. Lotus is something which is beautiful. So also, the one whose eyes are like lotus. You know, the another way is saying for ladies, Meenakshi, one whose eyes are like the fish, with a beauty. So here, one whose eyes are like the lotus, Pushkaraksha, lotus-eyed. That lotus-eyed need not be beautiful face also. Vyasa Aravinda Dalaksha Netra. Beautiful like the petal of a, eyes are the beautiful like the petal of the lotus. But face of Vyasa was not that beautiful at all. Dark in color and not beautiful. But that eyes means what? That radiance. That radiance of his, what is called as Brahma, that is the Brahma Jnana that he has got. So that is how it is. Of course, he was not simply a Brahma Jnani, he was much more. In fact, he is the Amshavatara of Vishnu. Takes place in every Manvantara. So that is how Pushkaraksha, Pundarikaksha, Mahaswana. Literally it means one who has got Swana. Swana means Nada. Nada means sound. Mahan. A great sound one has got. What is it, great sound? It is in terms of Vedas. Vedas are Shabdatmaka, in the form of words. Words means sound comes. So one who is described by the Vedas, and the magnitude of Vedas is what? Endless. So that Mahaswana, the Swana sound is what is what? Is this indication of Shruti. Sound characterized by Shruti in the Vedas. One has got that. Also, you find in the Brihadaranyaka, Asya Mahato Bhutasya Nishvasitam Etad Yajur Veda, Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, etc. The one whose exhalation is Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, etc. What do you mean by exhalation? In the sense, just as exhalation, inhalation is just natural for a living being, so is this vast knowledge of Veda is so natural for who? Bhagavan, Parameshwara. It just automatically, naturally comes out of him. Not that he has to put forth effort to write. You write one article, understand how much dictionary you refer to, how much internet you refer to, how much head you scratch. Just was natural. Vedas, whose knowledge cannot be estimated, compared. Such a huge ocean of knowledge, just natural for him. That's why he is Sarvadnyaha, Sarvashakti, Mahaswana. But we have got the mighty sound. Anadi Nidana. Adi stands for Janma, birth. Nidana, of course, you know, death, destruction. He is the one entity in whom birth and death are not there at all. Na Adi Nidana. Birth and death are not there at all. Dhata literally means, of course, dhata has got different meaning. Here, support, supporter. It can be taken two ways. The Puranically, what is that? Who? Our Ananta Shesha. Vishnu relies on the Shesha, Ananta Shesha. He support the earth, they say. So the earth is on the head of the Ananta Shesha. So therefore, that way, one who support the earth, one meaning. Or it can mean one who support the world taking the form of Ananta. Not only that, direct we can take one who support the world through his Swarupa, Satchidananda. The existence, sustenance, the Ananda Swarupa, even destruction of this Jagat is not possible without the Bhagavat Tattva Vishnu. Vidhata, the producer of karma and karma phala. So karma and karma phala. Or it can be vidhata, one who supports everything. Also that is dhatu ruttama. It can be uttama dhatu, or dhatu one word, uttama other word two words. Either one word or two words we can take. So dhatu stand for Virinchi. Virinchi is Brahmaji, one of our Vedic Trinity. This Trinity word is in our Sanskrit we call Trimurti. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Trimurti. But in English, you can't use this word Trimurti, this Trinity directly, because Christianity has got different concept of that Trinity. That Trinity has nothing to do with that. We have to say Vedic Trinity or Hindu Trinity. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. So that is what? In that Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara are three prominent deities in Virat Swarupa. We have seen this in different contexts. Brahman, Advaya Swarupa, when on the verge of Srishti, creation, because the karma phalas of the jivas are demanding a field of experience, lokas. Ishvara has to give that. And who is Ishvara? Brahma, wielding the Trigunatmika Maya. That is what? The power of creation. He gets the status of Ishvara, Parameshwara, Ishvara. First, in terms of 5 elements. Then, Hiranyagarbha, Samashti, Sukshma Sharirabhimani Devata, presiding deities of macrocosmic Samashti, the subtle bodies. Then the gross form emerges. That is Virat, Virat Purusha, the presiding deity of macrocosmic gross bodies, Stula Shariras. In that Virat, the most prominent are Brahma, we call Brahmaji, because just to distinguish between Brahman and Brahma. In Sanskrit, no problem. What is that? This male gender, Brahma, means it is in the masculine. When you use the masculine Brahma, it means one of the Trimurtis. But if you use the neuter Brahman, then Satchidananda Brahma, Satyam Jnanamantam Brahma. So there's a difference. But English, Brahman, Brahma can be confused. better put that G there. It is nothing, that G is nothing to do with that. Some may get confused by the G also. It is a respect, as it were. G. See, such alterations we can accept for better communication. Truly, it is not correct to add G that way. So, dhatu can be Brahma, the one of the Trinities. One thing, Trinity true, but all directly represent the Paramatma Tattva, Bhagavad Tattva. We can invoke as the very Bhagavad Tattva. Puranically, we worship Shiva and Vishnu as Bhagavad Tattva. But generally not Brahmaji, because some curse or something, I think. All over India, I think 1 or 2 temples only are there Brahmaji. The rest all Shiva and Vishnu. Dhatu. So Dhatu. Uttamaha. Uttamaha, most exalted. Because Satchidananda Rupa, most exalted. Otherwise, can be. He is the one. Dhatu can mean substance. Dhatu can mean also substance. He is the one with the best Dhatu substance. In the sense, the other substances or things such as earth, water, fire, air, space are considered. Compared to that, this Vishnu, who is the Chit Dhatu, he is that entity who Chit Chaitanya, certainly most exalted. How come? It is that Chit which gives, lends existence to entire Drishya Jagat. The very basis of Jagat is Chit Dhatu. So therefore, certainly it is Uttama Dhatu, the most exalted entity, the thing or substance. Or separately, Uttama means he is the best among all the best. Best among the best. Is it correct usage? Someone says, see, when you say best superlative, it is the topmost. How can be their best among the best? That this doubt was raised sometime. But it got resolved. Yes, there can be different best in the different categories. In a given category, the superlative can be only one. But in different categories, in each category, the best. So like this here, in different categories, whatever considered best among all of them, this is the one which is the most best. So that is how Uttama. Read the next one.
अप्रमेयो ऋषिकेशः पद्मनाभो अमरप्रभुः विश्वकर्मा मनुस्त्वष्टा स्तविष्ठस्थविरो ध्रुवः अप्रमेयो ऋषिकेशः पद्मनाभोऽमरप्रभुः विश्वकर्मा मनुस्त्वष्टा स्तविष्ठस्थविरो ध्रुवः
Aprameyaha. The technical term, we should know the context of it. You should first know prameya. What is prameya? From there, we have to arrive at aprameya. What is prameya? For which we should know three entities. Any perception, any knowledge, any experience we have, we get, has got in itself intrinsically three factors. What are they? Pramata, the knower or experiencer. Pramanam, the jnana sadhana, the antakarana vritti, which correspond to the entity to be known. Because all that we know, all that we experience are presented to us through the channels of antakarana vrittis, thoughts. In antakarana vritti, the word vritti means a change, modification, thoughts. They are known to us, experienced by us by corresponding thoughts conforming to the entity known or experienced. Without such antakarana vritti, is called tattadakara antakarana vritti or vishayakara antakarana vritti. Without such thought corresponding to the entity that is known or experienced, no knowledge is ever possible. Suppose here is an entity, object to be known. By some problem or obstruction or something, what gets registered in your mind is not the thought corresponding to the entity in front of you, but something else. Then your perception, your knowledge, your experience becomes erroneous, mistaken. That is how what is there in front of you is a rope. But in that twilight, you are seeing there a snake. How come? Because the darkness gave an impression or antakarana vritti correspond to the snake where the rope is there. It's called as Brahma, delusion. Whether it is there jnana or Brahma is presented to us through antakarana vritti. This is a very, very, very important thing to be noted. Without thoughts, you have no knowledge or experience the world at large, including your body. In sleep, you are not aware of the body. Why? A thought corresponding to the body is not presented there. Mind is at rest. Antakarana is at rest. It is not functioning there. It is dormant in its cause, immediate cause, the ignorance. So that is the case. Our antakarana minus thoughts of the Jagat. What it will be? Presently, think. Presently, we are experiencing the Jagat through thoughts, personal thoughts. But mind you, the thoughts that we experience are themselves inert. It is the Chaitanya, Chit, at the backdrop of the thoughts, Antakarna, manifest in the Antakarna as Chidabhasa, a semblance of Chaitanya. That is what makes us aware of the thought and the experience of the Jagat. This is the process. Means in Antakarna, all along, there is the Chidabhasa, light, a lit white screen of movie. Nowadays, movies have gone. The arc light on the curtain or that cloth is a screen. So there, the film pictures, they move rapidly with a certain speed they should. And you get a movie there with vivid stories. But that specific feature of the movie is given to you by the film, but at the backdrop of it is what? Arc light. And the film gets projected on the screen. Cut the film. What? Arc light directly on the screen, bright and brilliant. Same thing is in our case. This film of Antakarana Vrittis, thoughts, one after the other, incessantly about the Jagat around, about the sense objects around, of our liking and disliking, they get projected on Antakarana, which is all along lit by Chidabhasa. If you cut this film of mind, producing all these thoughts, what remains in the Antakarana is only Chidabhasa, without any Vishaya Jnana, without any knowledge, cognition of the perceptible world. All that is there is Chidabhasa, which corresponds to our true nature. That I mentioned about the Skandha that is very beautiful. Dhyanam Vishayarahityam. Meditation is what? Absence of what is called as Vishayas, imprints of sense objects. What remains there is only our Swarupa, of course, as reflected in the Antakar. That's all that we can accomplish. That's why more and more the mind is freed from these impressions of the Vishaya, more and more it displays our Swarupa. If you want to cut this film of mind, which is projecting samsara, our experience means samsara, entire. What you have to do? You have to cut the film of mind. What is that? How to do that? Keep the mind always in silence. More silent the mind, less preoccupied in the Vishayas. Less preoccupied the Vishayas, the mind is more silent. More silent, it is capable of displaying the Chaitanya Swarupa Atma in its native glory more and more. So to achieve this at practical level, we have to begin with one sadhana. What is that? Shut the mouth. What do you mean by shut the mouth? Speak only that which is necessary. The speaking, effervescence of thoughts. Of course, you can't straight away make the mind silent. Viveka, Vairagya, etc. necessary. So now, Pramata, the knower, gets the knowledge of thing to be known called Prameya. Prameya, the thing to be known. Through the means of Pramana, here a Pramana is the Jnana Vritti, the Antakarana Vritti, which gives the knowledge. We've got three entities now. Pramata, the knower, the individual jiva identified with the buddhi, knowing faculty. Pramana, the antakarana vritti corresponding to the entity to be known. And that entity to be known is Prameya. So therefore, a Prameya means entity known through by Pramata through the means of Pramana. I hope you have understood this. Prameya is an entity known, experienced by Pramata, the individual who is identified with the Antakarana mind through the means, sadhana of Antakarana vritti corresponding to the Prameya. Trayo are involved. Three things are there. They are called technically a Triputi, an assemblage of three entities. Knower, knowing vritti, thought, and known entity. Question comes. If who? Vishnu here. Vishnu stands for here, Parabrahma Tattva. Here you have to take Nirguna only. He is to be known as a Prameya. Who is a Pramata? And what is the Pramana Vritti? We may say the individual jiva is pramata and vritti corresponding to prameya or Brahma is what? Prameya. That you can say superficially when you want to know the process of gaining knowledge. But Parabrahma cannot become an entity to be known by pramana because it is the very basis, adhisthana of pramata, the knower, a thought. I know. Prameya, again a thought or an entity exists, which has to get the existence from Brahma. Pramana antakarvati. The basis of pramata, pramana, prameya. This being the case, for a pramata, prameya is not possible in the Atma case of Atma, Paramatma, because in Paramatma, no Veda is there. This is Pramata, this is Pramana, this Prameya is not there at all. Advaya. Please bear with me. Seems a little difficult topic, but better you know it. Then you must have come across Vedanto Nama Upanishad Pramanam. Upanishads is the form of Vedanta or Vedanta Upanishad is a pramana to know Atma Paramatma. Then Atma Paramatma must be Prameya. It is not in that sense. Vedanta as a pramana helps us to get rid of ignorance. And afterwards, when we gain the knowledge of Atma Brahma, when we became aware of it, there is no pramana at all. Even that vritti, pramana vritti, corresponding to Atmakara, Brahmakara, called as Akhandakara vritti, which removes the ignorance at the final lap of knowledge, drops down. What remains is the self-evident principle, Swaprakasha, Swayam Jyoti, Chaitanya Sarupa Atma Paramatma remains, Pramata goes, no Pramana, status of Prameya goes. What remains is Chit, Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone. In this sense, Parabrahma, Paramatma cannot be a Prameya entity to be known in terms of Triputi by Pramata with the help of Pramana Antakarana Vritti. In the Bhashya of Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 69, Bhashyakara makes it very clear. We say Vedanta is Pramana. What does it do? Pramatrutvam nivartayat. Pramanam apramani bhavati. Swapna pramanavat. This knowledge at that last level, Pramatrutvam nivartayas, knocks down the Pramata knower, because Pramata knower cannot be the feature of Paramatma Brahma. So therefore, in that Atmakara Vritti, Brahmakara Vritti, there is no room for Ahankara there, or knower. So that Vritti is free from Pramata. And when you have got that knowledge and Nishtha, Paramatma drops. When Pramata drops, Pramana Vritti drops. Because the Pramana Vritti is, what is that, handled by who? Pramata. It drops. And Brahma hitherto loses the status of being Prameya. How is so? So, Pramanam Apramani Bhavati. The hitherto Pramana, Upanishad, or these Vrittis, etc., they become no Pramana. They cease to be Pramana, means of knowledge, Jnana Sadhana. Sapna Pramana, like the means of knowledge, Jnana Sadhana, in the dream. In the dream, we had seeing, hearing, tasting, touch, etc. Pratyaksha Pramana. The moment you wake up, also Pramana get ended. So here, in the final lap of knowledge, wherein Chaitanya Sarupa, Brahma alone is there, which you are aware of. Triputis, Pramata, Pramana, Prameya are not there. In this sense, it is called as what? Aprameya. Really speaking, we need Pramana of Vedanta not to know Atma, but to get rid of our all wrong notions about Atma. Also, the rule is Swaprabhe na Pramana, Swaprabhe na Manapeksha. Now, one thing I'll tell you. Pramata, Pramana, Prameya, Triputis. But in Sanskrit, at times that pra is dropped. Pramata becomes mata, not mother. No one. Pramana becomes mana. Pramana, not honor, etc. Prameya becomes meya. So therefore, Swaprabhe, in the case of something that is self-knowing principle, Jnapti Swarupa, Jnana Swarupa, Anubhava Swarupa, in such entity which is only Chaitanya, Chit, Atma, Brahma only, in that Mana Apeksha, dependence on Mana means Pramana is not there at all. Because self-evident principle. You have come across this statement, Na Deepasya Anya Deepeksha. Anya Deepeksha. Deepasya, for a lamp, there is no dependence on other lamp. Because light. See, for a aprakasha, non-luminous entity object, we need the light to see. But to see the light, sun, you need the light? No. To see a lamp, you need the other lamp? No. So that way, to know Atma Swarupa, truly no Pramana necessary, but we have a problem of ignorance and wrong notions. So Vedanta, in the form of Upanishad, serves as a pramana. So here it says, aprameya. Cannot be an object of any pramana wielded by pramata. Self-evident. That's what we say. I. You may not have Atma-jnana, Brahma-jnana, but the entity I. You don't need any pramana. No seeing, hearing, tasting, touching. No mind also. Object, you can't object with it. Self-evident. See, in sleep, I is there. At that time, it is not known. But remember, Miss what? It was there as I. Very knowledge principle. Because Antagana was not there, you can't express. That's all. So therefore, aprameya. We are what we are. But the problem is, we have mistaken what we are not. And because of the mistake, all the so-called sorrows, calamitous samsara, appears to be our feature, and that is what we suffer as samsara. Get past this. Enough of your sojourn here to get the thappads, blows here and there, not here and there. You know that it is compared to like this. In villages, no, they work in the farm, etc. Whole day they sweat and toil. Evening they come, take a bath, etc., have nice dinner, according to their capacity. And they spend some time in entertainment. But then they have drums, etc., etc. Nowadays it may not be there, but it was there in the past. And of course, other drum, golka, it is hung in a peg. What happened? Mouse, Mickey Mouse, made a hole and entered the drum. This farmer doesn't know. As you're sitting, start beating. Dum, 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 dum. This fellow was here. Dum, it ran here. Dum, ran here. Beginning, slow beat. Dum, 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 dum. What the plight? So, dum, 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 dum. Okay. Scream as well. Ayo, samsara. From all sides. Problems, tensions, confusion, sorrows, diseases, and all. So, therefore, get past this. Get some talk I had given one. I made someone sing also a filmy song. Chala ud ja re panchi, oh bird in the cage, fly off. Don't think here is kosi kosi. It is from a film as such. Their context is different. अब ये देश हुआ बेगाना. Look, oh bird, this is not your native place. This is not your country. The foreign country. You are in exile of what samsara. You are of what? Parabrahma Sarupa. Paravanda Sarupa. And you got caught up here and you think it is a kosi kosi. No, you don't know in life at what time, from what quarters, what blow can come. I'm not scaring anyone else, okay? But think of it. No one can give guarantee. Of course, it guided by karma, etc. but no guarantee. In some cases, we find it very severe blows. We can take lesson from them. You need not touch the fire because it burns. Having seen somebody's finger burn, you can take a lesson. You need not wait until your finger gets burned. So that is that. Oh, Panchi. Who is that Panchiri? Jiva. Caught up in samsara. Laya. अगर तुम न उड़ जाए, जीते जी तुम मर जाए. You will be dead living. That is what Kismat mein written on your forehead. Living, you will be better than the dead one. Get off. Fly away. It needs courage. Have you seen this? A bird kept in the cage. Even if you keep that door open, it doesn't fly off. Not accustomed to that. So likewise, every jiva in a more or less quantity gets the blows in the life. But yet, अक्कल नहीं आती है. अक्कल नहीं आती है. That viveka doesn't dawn. So that is the case. So fly off. So aprameya. One who is self-evident. We have to know Swarupa, that Vishnu as Paramatma Tattva, as Parabrahma Tattva is aprameya. See, if you go to Vaikuntha, of course, you should have that eligible body. Anybody can't go there. You should have punya and you have to have access there. But when you go there, if you are able to and you are eligible to go there, you can say Vishnu. You also ask you, how are you? Once it happened, one Vaishnava, strong devotee, not a really a devotee, went to Ramana Maharshi. He said, Maharaj, I am a Vaishnava. I follow all this meticulously. I've gone all these 108 pilgrimage centers, etc. And every day I spend my days in the puja, etc. Am I on the right path? Everybody says, yes, certainly. You are following the Shastra. You are certainly. Then, when I die, will I go to Vaikuntha? Why not? You earn so much of punya. You have done so much sadhana. Certainly you will go to Vaikuntha. If I go to Vaikuntha, will I be able to go near Vishnu? Yes. You will be able to go near Vishnu because you have earned that. You are eligible now. Then will Vishnu speak to me? Why should he not? He will certainly speak to you. Then what will he speak to me? He will tell you, my dear, you know who you are. Ramana Maharshi. Know who am I? He will tell you. Vishnu has to tell the same thing. Know who am I? So that being the case, know the Swarupa of Vishnu. Paramatma Swarupa. Parabrahma Swarupa. Self-evident. Swaprakasha. Swayam Jyoti. And it cannot be known as an object because the Swarupa of the knower is Paramatma. The true nature of Pramata is Paramatma. That's why it is not Prameya. So now comes Rishikesha. We'll see next time Rishikesha. There's a place called Rishikesh also. Rishikesha is reserved for Vishnu and Krishna. Krishna also, we'll see. Om.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरु